Hello and welcome to Auto Club Speedway. We are here in the 87s. Took me a second to remember where we were. We are at Auto Club and we are jumping into qualifying here for the first race of the week here on Monday evening. We've got Gavin in here. We've got some really fast drivers in here, and we're hoping that I can save the tires a little bit better this time compared to last time. Ooh. I think I should have a better shot at it. I think I've got a decent game plan going forward, kind of running the seam near the bottom. Iowa, I really just had no idea how to approach it that first time through. Actually, I didn't even I didn't even upload that recording because I was away from home. I didn't really have time, and it was a terrible race anyway. Because, in case you didn't know and didn't see like Gavin's video or anything, I was horrible to the tires, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna finish last anyway. Might as well try something crazy and do a pit stop under green flag, and obviously that didn't work.
Okay,
But that whole race was just me falling like a rock. So hopefully we'll have better luck this time. Ooh. Where'd all the grip in the track go? Hold on a second. Practice grip was so much higher. That was a terrible corner. What am I doing? We need this first lap to be the best lap too, because you can't really do anything else in this car.
The leader has just done a 43.
Well, unfortunately, this is not going to be a very good lap.
The leader has just done a 43.65.
I was hoping for some more grip than I got when I headed into turn 1.
Lap time was at 43.78.
It did not grip. You can see here that even with the worn tires, pretty much hit the same lap time there. 2/10 off the leader, so I guess it could be worse. But I definitely did not hit 1 and 2 how I needed to. 3 and 4 were a little bit better. I think we have a little bit more grip in 3 and 4, because you see there's a little more shade over here, and I think that played a part. But 1 and 2 did not have the same amount of grip as I was expecting. Maybe it being a clean track played a factor in that as well. I have no idea, but hopefully not too bad of a starting spot. And it's all going to be about tire conservation anyway, so we'll look forward to that. Yeah, look at how I took this. Got all that green. It still wasn't better, but I think there was so much speed that I could have gained if I had a better 1 and 2. Make sure voice chat's back on. Turn that off so I can do my intro. And then we'll practice a pit stop here.
Ah, damn, I almost got you there, Kale. Good lap.
Gotta slow down all the way to 55, which is quite a lot. I'm glad I've been practicing it because you really gotta slow down more than you might expect.
97 Fahrenheit, right front, 2.
Falling down to 7th, 8th, going down even further. Got my brake bias all the way back. I'm hoping that we can get some turn that way, though I'll probably have to be careful on throttle as well, because I don't want the right rear to get too crazy. You see the right rear was actually the more worn of the tires right there, but I think in the end it'll still be the right front. You can see brake bias all the way back. A lot of guys were just saying default, and they probably know better than me, but I've been practicing with the brake bias there, so I think I'm going to keep going with it. Strong field here. Ethan says good luck. Thanks. You too. Ethan, part of the community, YouTuber community. Larger YouTuber community, I guess. So good luck to him. He's really fast. He had a great practice time too as well, I believe. He's starting P5. And hoping I have myself a good run. I did a one last ARCA race at Vegas before the week switched over here, and I was the one being stupid in that one. I did not slow down enough going into a corner. A guy was trying to save his tires in front of me, and he was saving tires more than I expected him to into the corner, and I got into the back of him, and that's all on me. Felt really bad about that. He was understanding, though, which was nice, but not a good feeling wrecking someone. Try to avoid doing that as much as possible, but that time I made a mistake. I had a guy to my inside. I was looking to my inside a little too much and not looking in front of me enough. So let's make sure we're slowing down enough into these corners and don't have a repeat of that situation
65
as
laps.
we get gridded up. 65 laps here, and we have about 47 on fuel. Hopefully we have some green flag pit stops. I think that would be fun. And it's actually justified this time.
123.
Iowa, you did not need to pit last week.
5 cars left to grid.
Get session last lap up. 2 sets of tires. If we pit under green, it'll be right sides only. Heck, if we have a yellow, it might be right sides only, depending on how many laps we have and what lap we're on. Right sides work very well in this car.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Though it could be a little tougher here because the car actually does get a bit loose, especially running that low line. So you might want a little bit more grip and not oversteer.
Waiting on
Kind
the
of interesting to
final
think
car
about.
grid.
I have to assume that it's going to be one of those cases where you basically run the entire run out of fuel run,
You have
and then you
2
pit.
additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth. and
So that's
never
what I
look
think I'll plan to do, unless I've got like some lap traffic coming up on me that could be a problem, or if I've got a wall of cars in front of me that I would like to overtake through the pit cycle, or at least try to.
Okay, rolling start. Follow
Then I
car
might
number
pit a little
3
earlier.
in the inside lane.
We're going to
One
save
lap to
some
green.
fuel.
You'll be lining up on the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
The pace car
Okay,
speed
start
is
3.
See
75
if we
miles per
can't
hour.
go just a little bit longer. And it's going to be a tough one, I think. Lots of really fast guys out here. I think a top 10 would be a huge success if I were able to pull that off, especially
Mike, AJ,
after
what are you doing all the way back here?
being really bad last week. Although I did do a
That's
couple
all
more tries at it.
without
I
a
didn't
lot of
record those
practice.
either. And I had better results
just
once I kind of
sandbag
learned how
and
to
don't
do
let
it, but my first
get
attempt
you.
at it was not good. Let's hope the first attempt here a little bit better. Stinks that this place doesn't really exist anymore. They've started tearing it up. Makes me sad. This is a cool track. But it'll always be here on iRacing. Thankful for that. And we'll be racing it here today. Again,
That's go
65
green.
laps.
Stay
Getting started
focused.
here real soon. Not able to see the leader.
Get ready.
Eight
Keep
car
your
is
nose
in.
clean.
Right.
Go, go,
Green,
go.
green, green.
Bit of a weird start. Looked like the leader kind of checked up a little bit and then went. A little bit cheesy.
Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Oh, I don't want to be 3 wide. I didn't know there was another guy out there.
Outside. 2 wide. Still there. Hold your line. Clear up top.
Okay, Colton, the next car is car number 2. Sweet start, mate. Keep it coming.
A little bit of track position though, so I guess that works out. I did not want to be 3 wide though. That was not my intention.
P6.
Car outside. Stay low.
Car ahead is Gregory. Car number 11. Their
Keep
rating
low.
is 3.9.
A little bit too much throttle there, got a little sideways. I'm probably overdriving. It seems like guys are going a little bit
Still there. hold
slower
your
than me
line.
right now.
Clear high. Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Car in front is marked.
I don't feel like I'm pushing, but I guess I have to be if I'm passing all these people. I'm not trying to.
The leader has just done a
You're in fourth position.
44.9 P4. That lap time was 44.32.
Still
Car
there.
ahead has just done a 44.40.
Still there.
Mark on our outside. He knows his way around the 87 car for sure.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
I really don't feel like I'm pushing.
Car outside. Still there. Hold your line.
I think the pit window for refueling will open on lap 22.
Clear outside
Will
if
end
you
on
want
lap 43.
Got the apron just a tiny bit there, but not too much. I think that seam is going to be key to get the thing turning and carrying speed as we go through the run here. If not to hit that wall. Really wants to drift out to the wall. It sneaks up on you, even though this track is very wide.
The next
Outside.
car is car number 2.
Keep low. Still there. Hold your line. You're now in third.
P3.
Clear up top.
Still overdriving, I think. I can never figure these cars out, man. It's just so much easier said than done to just sit and wait on the throttle pedal, you know?
Outside. Keep low. Still there. The next car's the leader. Keep digging.
44.77.
Still there. Outside, clear.
We'll keep going though. Maybe we'll lead a lap. That'd be kind of neat at least. We'll have that in the back pocket.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line.
Not interested in taking the apron. I don't like the way it throws the car around.
The car on the high side.
You're in the
Clear
lead.
high. Okay, you are the leader.
Okay, Colton, the next car is 4 laps behind.
Well, we're the leader. Alright. Now, can I back it down? My stupid race brain won't let me do it. A lap car up ahead. Oh, that guy lost connection earlier is what happened to him. That really stinks. I'm glad I haven't had any connection issues since returning yet. To be determined, I guess, but...
I have the fastest lap? I find that hard to believe. Drift.
Trying to run a pace here and back it down, but I think it's inevitable after how many spots I gained at the start here that eventually it's gonna need to be repaid.
Oh god, that was on mute.
Go over my back bumper, he'll probably be getting around again here soon.
Outside. Keep low.
You've just done a 45.
Keep low.
1.18.
Stay low. Still there.
Get around my
Line.
outside.
Clear.
Still feel like we're gonna end up
Stay all the way to the wall.
The yellow flag is out. Line up,
better
single file.
than where we
Closed.
started.
Pit road is closed.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 6.
And we get a caution, so
Are you still alive there, John?
there's some track position, I guess.
To car number 6.
I'm okay.
Race car speed is 133 miles per hour.
Catch the 6 car.
I'm gonna go ahead and take some tires, I guess. If the guy in front of us stays out, I'll stay out, but if he goes in, I'm going in. I'm gonna follow what he does in front of us.
We estimate we're going to need
Pit
to
road
add
is now open.
9.5
Well-
gallons.
I think we can make it on fuel, though, if we come in, right? 47 laps? Yeah, we can make it on fuel if we pit, so we will be pitting in here.
Look out for the pit speed limit. The pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour. We'll need to stop again.
Yeah, hopefully don't mess this up.
Pit box in 3, 2, 1.
Glad I was
Right
paying
here.
attention because my spotter was not. Oh my god, I stink.
Right front, 94%. Left
Right
front,
rear is worn out.
95%.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, go. You only
Oh, there
have
goes
one
all the
car
track
to
position I
get
gained.
They want you in
Isn't that
single
great?
file.
It's strategy
Catch
calls,
the
I
12
like it.
car. Catch the 14 car.
We'll need to add 4.0 gallons.
Hmm. I think we can make it to the end.
We need
We're
to
gonna
catch
save a
car
little bit
number
to make sure.
14.
Got lots of different strategies going on here. I think Gavin stayed out. He's one of the guys saving a set of tires. That's probably smart. The only reason I came in was because I think we can make it on fuel now.
One lap to green. You're on the outside this time.
Catch up to car number 14.
And if we're going to be on pit road anyway, I guess put on a set of tires.
The pace car's in, turn 1.
What we're looking at here. What are we doing? I guess they're taking the shorter way around. Okay. Because they're trying to save fuel too. Well, we're back at 13th now. Because I stink, but maybe not as bad as it looks because a lot of guys stayed out, so we'll see how this all looks.
Just squeezed in a low hole. We're
Get ready, going green.
on you, man.
Caught up.
Okay,
Pace car is
the pace
off,
car
be
has
ready.
just left.
Green flag, green flag. Outside.
The car in front of us is Nick
Stay
Holtz,
low, there is a car on the high
14,
side.
and their rating is 3.5.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Clear high. Car outside.
Lots of different tire strategies here. Looking real bunched up.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Stay low. Clear. Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Keep low.
Mark's gonna move up top.
3 wide. Still there, still there.
Alright, seizure warning
Still
there
hold.
as I
Outside,
start
2
looking
wide.
around.
Stay low. You're on the bottom, 3 wide.
Not trying to put my nose there.
Hold your line.
Just running the bottom line.
Hold your line. Car outside, 2 wide.
We're
You're
like
on the
5
bottom, 3
wide.
Still hold. Hold your line. Still there, still there. Car outside, 2 wide.
Oh, it's a wide track, and we are using every inch of it
Car
here.
on the high side. Still there, hold your line. You're in the top 10.
Socks, car number 6.
Still there, hold your line. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Still there, still there. Outside, 2 wide. Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
Ugh,
Still there, hold
it's
your line.
nerve-wracking.
Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Keep low. Stay low.
Oh man, really holding us tight there.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Stay low.
8th place. That lap was at 44.71.
Outside, clear. Car outside.
We were 3.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside, 2 wide.
Yeah, right, buddy. I didn't know that.
Still there.
Man, sorry, there's a lack of commentary here. This is really nerve-wracking. Making sure we're not 3 wide.
Stay low. Outside, clear. Outside. Stay low.
6th place.
Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Stay low.
I almost wonder if driving in hard's not such a bad thing if my right rear is going to be what's worn. Maybe even it out a little bit if I drive in hard. gonna check my fuel situation again here in a second.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
We estimate we're going to need to add
Still there.
3.5 gallons.
That's kind of a lot.
Fifth.
That last light was at 45.00.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside if you want it.
Side by side up ahead. Got nowhere to go.
That was close.
Inside.
Guy in the wall ahead.
Still there. Hold your line. Stay high. Stay high. Stay high to the car on the low side. Stay high.
Get the run out of the corner.
Still there.
Oh, very pack-like racing. Out in the back of him a little bit there. That was scary. Had to slam on the brakes. Gotta be really careful not to do that.
High. Clear. The next car's the leader.
Gregory, car number 11.
Back in third. Keep hustling.
Such crazy close racing. Inches apart.
Clear inside. Inside. The next car's the leader. Clear inside.
You've just done a 45.36.
Whoa. How are we doing on fuel?
3.3 gallons.
The next car's the leader.
2.3. We can save that if we need to. I don't even know if we need to.
Sox, car number 6 is now leading.
Car inside. Keep high.
For what it's worth, I feel like I've saved better this run than I did
You've just done
in the other run comparatively to other
Still
guys.
there at the bottom. The next car's the leader.
Still not good, but better.
Still there at the bottom.
Start.
Still there at the bottom. Still inside.
Kinda have to. Have to be careful on throttle because
Still there at the bottom.
otherwise I'm gonna run into the guys in front of me.
Just keep hitting your mark.
E4.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside.
Still a long way to go in this thing, and we were racing this intense. Everyone's just kind of stuck next to each other is the thing.
Clear inside. Car outside. Stay low. Stay low. Clear high.
Singling out a little bit here, single file. Again, sorry for so much quiet. Really having to focus. This is intense racing with some high skill drivers. I don't want to be the guy that messes up if someone's going to mess up, you know. We'll see how our tires are doing later. Right now I feel like they're okay.
You're back in 4th position. Outside. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Stay low. Still there.
Try to go to the inside here.
You're back in 3rd. Keep hustling.
Race pace, P3. That was
Stay low.
45.33.
The next car's the leader. Clear up top, car outside. Still there, hold your line. Keep low.
That was a bad corner on the tires, but
Stay low, there is a car on the high
got us some
side.
track position, I guess.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side. Clear outside.
Well, we've again driven our way up to the front, but for how long, who knows.
You are the leader.
You're leading. That's good consistency. Keep it up. It looks like we'll need to add 3.1 gallons.
3.1 gallons. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that. I mean, I don't feel like I'm wearing the tires out all that much, but that's the story every time I drive this car, and it's always true. I'm always wearing the tires out. It never fails. So it is what it is. We'll fall back when we have to. For now, I'll pretend I'm good. It's going down to the apron. Really know where he's trying to be. Making me a little nervous. Approaching halfway here in this one. At least it's been exciting. Can't say it hasn't been that.
That lap was a 45.48.
I think the tires might be switching back again. The guys behind are starting to really come back on us. He's giving me the bump draft right now.
You're now in the lead.
Car outside.
We'll go to our outside.
Still there, hold your line. Still there. Stay low, there is a
I
car.
feel that
on the
right
high
rear
side.
losing drive off. He's decided he's going around me. Tires have switched, I guess.
Still there. Clear outside. Inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there at the bottom.
P3. Okay, Colton. Half distance. Should be
Still
about
there, inside.
28 laps remaining on this tank.
Still there. Clear. Inside. Still there. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. The next car's the leader. Still there, hold your line.
I mean, this is kind of dumb. I'm driving kind of stupid, but I'm having fun. That's what it's all
Okay,
about,
we're
right?
halfway to the finish. Still there, hold your line. You are the
You're
leader.
in the lead. That was a
Clear.
45.68.
The car inside. Stay high. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Somehow back to the lead. I thought I was just going to start falling like a rock, but kind of the lane up worked kind of well, and
Your lap time was
here we are.
45.56.
I'm sure the rest of them aren't going, though. Oh, shoot. There's that right rear. Getting mad at me. Go ahead and run this third lane, I think. Let's try all the lanes. Why not? It's a wide track. Might as well use all of it. I guess.
We'll need to add 2.7 gallons.
2.7 gallons. We're real close on fuel. I probably should save now, but I feel like we're close enough. It won't be a problem to just have to save later. Especially because I've got a buffer built into this thing.
Your lap time was at
Gives me a little bit of extra fuel that I don't need. About 26 laps. That would get us right there, pretty much.
You're now in the lead.
Hey, this is fun, though. We're leading some laps. I did not expect that to happen here today.
Colton. You've used half your fuel.
The lower you go on exit, the more it tries to slide out from under you. So I'm trying to keep that in mind with how much throttle I put into it on exit.
That was 45.84.
Coming to 25 to go. Been a great race, just the one caution so far.
That lap time was 45.85. Okay, Colton. Lap times are pretty consistent.
A little bit of a brake loose there on exit, just a tiny one. Not a great corner there. Kind of just felt like I took the wrong angle the whole way through that 3 and 4.
That lap was at 46.05.
Starting to catch up again.
Oh, that was terrifying.
Inside.
I guess they decided it's time to go and stop humoring me.
Keep high. Clear inside.
Car really doesn't feel too bad though. I mean, I'm just being careful on exit, like I have been the whole run, because if I start smashing the throttle, it will break loose on me. But other than that, it's really not feeling that bad. Of course, it can feel fine and still be slower than the guys behind me. Got lap traffic coming up. Thankfully it's a wide track with lots of lanes that work. So that's okay. I'm just waiting for when they decide, alright,
I wasn't trying to run you that high. I got a little tight going in there.
alright, time to drive, and then they all blow past me. Make me look like a fool. It's gonna happen, I know it. A little bit of draft here, that's cool. I assume he'll stay high, that's what he did before. Or no, he's gonna go low this time. I think he probably saw me running the high line there and decided he'd just go low for us. So that's cool of him. How's Gavin running? Don't see him quite in the top 7. He's still on those old tires, isn't he? And they're not going to be able to make it on fuel. I wonder if there's anyone else around us in this front pack that can't make it on fuel. Because if you didn't pit before, you're not going to make it.
We think we'll need to add 2.4 gallons.
In fact, I'm not going to make it.
Hang on to her, Jeff.
Not quite yet.
I got it.
I don't know what's happening this race, man. They're gonna come back to me. They have to. These guys are too good not to. But man, I'm having a great time running all over the track. Love having multiple options like this. Run that lower line if you want to try to be easier on the tires for a corner. If you want a little bit of a better run through it, carry some speed, then you can run the higher line, middle. I think it's all working just fine and dandy.
That lap was a 45.87.
Ooh, that's the first time I really overcooked the corner, I think. Wasn't too bad, but I definitely drove in there too hard. Can't do that too much.
We think we'll need to add 2.4 gallons.
Might be a good idea to run lower on the track here for a little bit, not only to save tire, but maybe cut some distance down, make sure we can make it on fuel. Guys aren't always cutting down on the front stretch too, and that's just free real estate. I don't know why they wouldn't. I feel like I want to take the shortest way around, and that adds up if you do it every lap. It look like they might be picking up the pace behind me a bit.
Looks like we'll need to add 2.4 gallons. Your lap time was 46.08.
They're picking up the pace again. I'm gonna have to see if I've got some speed left in this thing.
Just done a 46.00. Okay, Colton, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Man, it's fun running that higher line. I'd run it every lap if I didn't feel like it was gonna really hurt my long run. They're getting close again. I like seeing them run side by side.
45.88.
I'm gonna run the high line to be defensive.
We'll need to add 2.3 gallons.
still short on fuel, though.
Need to add 2.3 gallons. You're matching race pace, this is good.
Car inside.
Here he comes.
Still there, inside.
They're ready to pass me now. They're done letting me pretend.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear, inside. Still there, hold your line. Keep high.
I'm still gonna try to hold them off, though.
Clear.
Don't think I won't.
That lap time was 45.89.
But if I'm gonna run out of fuel.
We will need to add 2.2 gallons.
Ooh, they touch back there. Door to door. I'm gonna need more of that
I was there.
if I want a chance at this.
We estimate we're going to need to add 2.2 gallons.
2.2 gallons, 9 laps. Ugh, just short.
Ten to go, this time.
And to go, and I got 8.4. Ugh.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Inside. Clear inside.
Hey Ben, what line do you want when you get to me?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I can't really let up too much because then they're gonna pass me.
45.78.
I kind of have to hope that we get a late caution almost. Otherwise, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, he got up right behind me and that got me loose.
Your last lap time was at 45.81.
He's got a run on us. I don't know how. I feel like I really drove it through there.
Still inside. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there, inside. Still inside. The next car's the leader. Stay high.
45.75.
Still there, hold your line.
I'm fighting with everything I got.
5 laps of fuel.
5 laps of fuel left. We're not gonna make it.
Keep high. Still there, inside.
He's getting the side draft on me.
You are the
well
leader.
done. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left, V2. That was a
Still there, inside.
45.86.
Still there. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line.
Three and a half laps of fuel.
Keep high. 5.
Just running this
5
high
to go.
side is
The
just
next
doing
car's
worse and
the
worse
leader.
things for
Race
us.
looking good.
Keep them coming.
Still there at the bottom. Still inside. Clear. You're in third.
Only 2 laps of fuel left. Your lap time was at 45.67.
Oh, it stinks that we're gonna run out of fuel. I thought that.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh
Yellow
my
flag.
God.
Laps of fuel left. Line up, single file. Pit
Please.
road
John, you're
closed
such a
right now.
clown,
Catch
man.
up.
Does that end it?
Incredible. Every
Does that
race.
end it? Did we win?
Well, it's good racing up front, boys. Would have loved to have raced that one out.
Catch the pace car.
I just hit the jackpot because I was not gonna make it on fuel.
And not only that, but I felt like I had some better speed in the end. I'm like, oh, I feel like if I get side tail, I have a chance. A good
Race car
win.
speed is
That was a lot of fun up
73
front, but yeah,
miles
it
per hour.
sucks we couldn't
This
go
is
to
the
the
last lap of fuel.
actual
The
checkers.
pace car is in turn 2.
Yeah, great race. I can't believe I somehow pulled that off. I might run out of fuel actually, so let me not
Pits at the end of
speak
this
too
lap.
soon.
Box this lap.
What were you sitting at? Because I was at 4 laps of the good. Or not 4 laps of the good, but I think 2.5 of the good. Not sure who that was, but you ruined a real good finish.
Yeah, I agree, James. Had a good time racing you, buddy.
I think the same car brought out both cautions.
Pit road is
Something
now
happened
open.
first getting into one. All I saw was him go straight for the wall. Like he murdered the outside wall just right front.
Likewise, Steven. Good stuff. Man, if there's one sooner, we'd probably get a one-lap shootout, but yeah.
Me, I have nothing to lose. I'm going in.
You've got 2
I
laps
think
to
you'll be
go.
out of fuel on the next lap.
I still have to save fuel. I know I'm not talking, man. This has been such a crazy event here.
I think when they would have really started racing with like 2 to go, we would have been in the mix there too, Keegan.
Yeah, no, dude, I thought so too. That's why I was just kind of working with you there. Like, hey, just guide me through, buddy. Guide me through.
Yeah, I was just sitting, making sure I was in a position I wanted to be and just saving my tires. And I started pushing with like 7 to go. I'm like, oh, my car feels great right now.
I know I would have been swamped even if I could make it on fuel. Like, I was kind of just banking on this low chance of of a caution happening, it somehow worked out.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of sucks with these tracks and like Day is pretty much from 5 laps on, it's basically a race for the lead at that point, which it should be, but you're basically racing for caution, because you know it's going to come out one way or the other, so this sucks that you can get them all the way to the end, because that was going to be a damn good battle. Hey, I can't complain about the second round. Definitely take it.
Yeah, man, once you and James got by me, I realized I needed to push a little bit harder. You guys did a good job there.
Real nice work. This is the
Definitely
white
stay
flag
for
lap.
25 laps that run, and okay, start pushing, start inviting people, start setting yourself up, and see what lines you're running, where you need to go. Yeah.
It was a real fun race. I appreciate you guys.
I'm just surprised this car actually drove better clutching into the entry.
I mean, I think it feels great. Steps aren't great at some tracks, but this is definitely a really good one here.
Yeah, good win, Colton. You had that bottom rocking and you was making the damn walls work. That was nice.
Man, I was having a blast moving around the track. I can't believe it was working for me.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
I do not give consent.
Somebody That's call 411, the
Anchor's trying to touch me.
We're going to come across the line with less than a lap of fuel.
Just let it happen, Tyler. Just let it happen.
One to walk with at top 5, got 2nd place. Great win there, Colton.
Yeah, great race. I'm coming across the line here with about 0.8 laps of fuel left.
Oh yeah, you would have been dead in the water.
I knew it, but I was having too much fun to slow down, to be honest with you.
I'll give you a push against the line. There you go. Great race.
Nice one, Colton. Great win. You deserved that today. That's the end of the
You won.
session.
Why didn't the others bother to show up?
I can't believe that I won this lottery. Kind of want to know what my tires are. So we'll do a little mini celebration, but I kind of want to know what they say. We'll do a little slide through the grass. That shouldn't hurt them too much.
Man,
Thank you, Gavin.
So good. Kale and I were like right there with tires.
Oh no, I'm going to run out of fuel.
Yeah, hopping off, guys. Good race, though. That was a lot of fun.
Okay, the race is over.
I ran out of fuel before I could get around and do my donuts.
Half about
Oh,
18.
man, that's
Car.
the lap that, gosh, it came out.
68.50. I am an absolute menace. Where did Gavin finish? Gavin, gonna give him a nice run as well. Yeah, I should have been saving that whole run, but I didn't, and somehow it worked out. I figured the only way I was gonna win is if I kept the lead and then caught a perfect caution, and somehow it worked out. So we're gonna check the incidents. I'm gonna share my tires. Mark What did he have tire wise? 78.70. Oh my god. I should not. Yeah, I mean those guys, Mark, Kale, like I've seen the 2, the 6. I mean Gavin's great in this series. Like those guys are excellent in these cars. The only chance I had was if I hit the lottery, and somehow I did. So second, as in number 8. Oh yeah, talk about his finish. Yeah, he had a great run too. I mean, this was a really strong field, 4K. This might be one of my highest championship point race wins of all time, to be honest with you. Somehow just played the perfect strategy, and it wasn't a smart strategy, but it was the strategy that worked. So we'll look at the incidents here and eventually find out who I owe dinner, because they won me the race. So the 7 looks like he turns the 10 on exit here. Just not quite willing to lift for him, although it kind of weirdly looks like the 10 checks up. I think maybe he got loose is what happened. 10 got loose and then lost a ton of speed on exit, and maybe the 7 wasn't quite ready for that. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Saying congrats. I missed James. Is he still here? And make sure I'm not ignoring anyone. I don't want to ignore anyone who's being kind to me. I think that's everybody. Alright, so, sorry. Got that spin out right there. That was that early caution that made it so we could, quote-unquote, make it on fuel. 17... joins late, and unfortunately I think his heart probably just wasn't in it, because he disconnected. Speaking of disconnected, that looks like a disconnect of a wheel or something. Man, I did not think we had a flip in this race, but we did. Really unfortunate for the 17 there. Hate when stuff like that happens. Guys disconnect and don't even get a chance. Moving along here, it was a remarkably clean race overall despite the 2 cautions. Not sure why we're seeing the 18, maybe just a tire fall off type thing. We're going to see a lot of tires falling off, I think. Yeah. These are all guys maybe hitting 50%. Oh no! This is it! There's the 10! Yeah, it was the 10 getting loose earlier that spawned, and then the 10 drives in a little bit. Oh, you know what happened is he had to stab the brakes a little bit because he was catching Ethan there a little bit too fast, and that sent his car, you know, sideways, wiggly, and just the way he hit the wall and bounced off of it made him sideways, and I'm surprised that brings out a yellow. I guess it does because the 16's back here, so he did have cars behind him, and that's enough to bring out a yellow flag. Holy cow, that was scary. I thought he was going to hit him. So, thank you to the 10. I'm sure he did not want to do that, but he won me this race against all odds. And this is after the checkered guys messing around. And that's it. Somehow, we get the win in this one. Absolutely crazy. Don't know if you can consider it deserved, but, you know, we sometimes better to be lucky than good, I guess, is what they say, right? And guys just had unbelievably better tires. We had our 68 50s. We were able to keep the track position, and just barely, because, you know, those guys were making a run at us at the end there. We weren't even in the lead for most of that time, the last couple of laps. just me fighting on the outside and getting the runs that allow me to stay in front. In fact, when the yellow comes out, we're probably pretty close to not winning this thing. I'm not sure exactly when it comes out. Not too far off here. Got Mark behind us. When does the yellow come out? Right there, I think, because he lets off. See, pace car. Moment of caution. It's like NASCAR when they were like, oh, we gotta go back to the moment of caution and see who was out front. Mark right on my rear end. Like, he was passing me easy peasy. I mean, even if I didn't run out of fuel, which I was going to. So, absolutely lucky there. I've had some bad luck in ARCA and stuff recently, so I guess it's nice to get a little bit back once in a while. We'll look at the results page before I let you go. Just one moment while I bring that up. Here we are, race event. 69 I rating and 14 safety rating for us. 237 championship points. That's got to be some of the most I've ever gotten, I think. And a race that somehow we win. Running out of fuel at the end there. We were bad on the tires, but we got the track position, and then we got the caution. And that's all we needed, I guess. So, looking forward to watching Gavin's race. He had the different strategy, and he made it on fuel without taking fuel, because I don't think he ever pit, did he? Because didn't he stay out? I think he did. So he had to stretch his fuel all the way to the end. And that just shows how bad I was being about it, running the top and using up all my fuel, that he's able to make it, and I wasn't going to be able to make it. But that will do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed. There was some intense racing there, and lots of question marks coming down right to the end. So, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.